Okay, am I audible, students? Am I audible, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall we start? Shall we start or we have to wait for the others? It's already 3:15, right? So, okay, no problem. Today I have taken the problem, fifth problem program. Is this visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have done up to two options. The third one I will do here only. No problem. And I'll give you that as a supplement and I'll upload that here through chat file so that you can do that, right? What is the program file is this one. So you have to write a Java program where you have to create a class called account in which you have to you have to keep a minimum balance of rupees 500. The other fields they have not mentioned in an account holder. What are the fields?
Not visible.
Huh?
Not visible.
क्या के sharing ಇದಲ್ಲ okay. Now is this visible? Hello,
Yes, ma'am.
all of you. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
what is this problem is you have to create an account class. Okay, so there you have to have one field that is compulsory field that is balance that we have to maintain a minimum balance as 500 rupees. So other fields about an account they have not mentioned. So it is your choice to take the other fields, and you have to take two methods: deposit and withdraw. As the name specifies, when you will deposit some amount, balance is to be updated. When you will withdraw some amount, balance is to be deducted. But what you have to take care is, since you have to maintain minimum of 500 rupees, if you withdraw some amount which keeps the balance less than 500, so then you have to say that as an error. Okay, so that through less balance exception you have to display or you have to control this method. Withdrawal method you have to control if your withdrawal amount is more than the difference between your balance and withdrawal amount is less than 500 rupees. Okay, so that is what the first option says. The second option says that you have to create your own user because less balance exception is not a built-in exception. Okay, so you have to create a user defined exception called as less balance exception, so which will tell you that whatever the amount you have specified is not valid. Okay, so like my account, in my account there are 1,000 rupees, there is 1,000 rupees is the balance, whereas I try to withdraw 1,500 rupees. So you should write your own exception. It should say that it is 1,500 rupees is an invalid withdrawal amount. That is the message you have to display. So the C option, just I have some, I don't have much clarity. So this we will see. Maybe two objects they have told, but it doesn't what they are wanting us to do. I don't exactly get it. Okay, what is this third option specifies? A class which creates two accounts. Both account deposit money and one account tries to withdraw more money, which generates less balance exception. Take appropriate action for the same. That is what you have to mention, that you have to invoke this exception and you have to handle that error in a normal way. So that is what it means. But why we have to write two classes? Maybe two objects, two account objects we have to create. In one account object we have both in two accounts we have to deposit some amount, whereas in one account we try to withdraw some amount, there we will get an error. So that may be the operation. So it has to be clarified whether it is a two class or a two object. So, but I think it is two objects, but because this one is not so meaningful, right? So to implement this, we have to know what is exception and how this program has been written. Based on that, I am explaining you the concept, because we are discussing this exception handling in fourth module. Okay, second topic of the fourth module contains exception handling, and it is containing vast amount of stuff to explain. So now we will see what is an error, what is an exception. Okay, so then we will see how in Java it is to be handled. Okay, and how we can create our own exceptions. It is just like built-in functions. You have a reverse built-in function is available, but you can write your own function. And finding out the cost value of a given x, you have a built-in function is available, sign or cost value, but you can write your own function to calculate that. So like that, some built-in exceptions are available, but we can write our own exception. So this program ask you to control the control some of the operations which may cause error while executing the program. Okay, so first we'll see what is an exception is. So exception is an abnormal condition. Okay, so this you will get a by 10 or a by 0. If you give it is a division by error exception. Sorry, division by 0. That nobody so that value is not determined. That is why you will your program will be hang. You may not get any result. And also terminating condition, whatever I have explained in the morning. For the recursive functions, if we are not specified the condition, it will go into an infinite loop. So that is the program will not be terminated. So that is what we'll call abnormal termination of a program, or abnormal conditions that the program cannot handle. Okay, so the program cannot give you the results. Whereas once I will run a program, even though I will get compilation errors, that is normal termination only. Okay, that is normal condition only, because it may get in some syntax errors. That is why it is not compiled properly. Okay, so or it may saying that you have missed a semicolon there, the brackets are not ended, keyword is missing. Okay, so you have not defined that variable, something like that, the error message it will give. Okay, so a program can be have three situations, that is exceptions and errors. Okay, so exceptions are the one that we may get at compile time or we may get at runtime, where errors we will get at compile time. Okay, so these are the three conditions we have. So that somehow during a program, when we are running a program, we don't know what situation may come. Okay, at that time, like I am doing some arithmetic expression and I may get 0 somewhere, so that I have used that as a denominator somewhere, so that my program into falls into an abnormal condition. Okay, at that time I don't know that it will happen, and I don't know how to handle it. Okay, then I have to trace back and I have to check where I have done the mistake. So instead of that, in Java we have a situation like we have some tool or some facility, that is the exception handling. So I may think that in my program it may happen, so I have the facility so that even my program may fall into I think that my program may fall into an abnormal situation, so that I can handle that in my program. Okay, so exception handling is the facility given by Java, so that a programmer can stop his or her program to fall into an abnormal condition. He can handle the errors in a normal way. So that is what exceptional handling is. Okay, So exception is what it is. It may an error, or it is some you are creating a linked list, right? So you are creating a node. At that time, memory may not be available to create that node. So you don't know it until you may keep on add node, add node, add node, like that you may be doing. So you may go out of memory. So at that time, your program may not respond to you. Okay, so that is how you have to handle it. Okay, so that is what I will say. Something we don't know, that is the situations exceptions. That's what we'll say abnormal condition. So again, it is defined as exceptions are events that occur during the execution of programs that disrupt the normal flow of instructions. It will hang, right? It will hang, and we have to trace back and we have to check why this is happening. So that things are called as exceptions. So some examples are array index out of bound. This you have seen, like we have taken a fixed array of size 10 and I try to store something as a of 12, then obviously two more spaces are not given to array, so it will give you an array out of bound exception. And class not found exception, you try to create an object where a class is not defined, so then obviously you are going to get this exception, right? So these are some typical examples. File not found exception, so I have used f open or file open, open, and some file name I have given. If it is a read operation, even though file does not exist, it will create a new text file and it will open it. But for write operation, we have to open an existing file. Okay. I think file read and write operations, so you might have done in C or C++, where we have f open, f write, f read commands are available. So I want to open a file, I want to read something from a file. So if I try to open it, if that file is not available, at that time file not found exception will come. And no such field exception, so I have created a class and I have taken abc as fields, and I try to, through that object I try to access the variable d or some method which does not exist. At that time we may get this type of exceptions. Okay, so based on at the compile time we will get some exceptions or the errors, and at runtime we will get some exceptions. Exceptions are classified as checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions, as well as the errors. We can combine errors and checked exceptions together. Like a division by zero is a checked exception. During the compile time, we are going to get that. No, division by zero at runtime we'll get. So like class not found, during compile time we will get. And if I take a private variable and try to access through the object, then that field is not visible, like that some message I'll get. So that is compile time exception will get. And file not found, and if I'm doing database connectivity or network connections, so then IP address is not correct, it is not getting the destination address. At that time it connection error it will give. So before execution, during the compilation time only, if such type of errors are found out, that will be called as checked exceptions as well as the errors. Errors you can categorize as syntax errors, semantic errors, and exceptions. So in errors, the exceptions are like connectivity, not no connectivity in networking, and file not found errors in file handling, and class not found exceptions, and also trying to access the methods or the variables which are not the class members through the objects. These are all exception as a part of errors we have. Whereas unchecked exceptions are the one that will occur at the runtime. That is what IO exception. That is, I have declared some variable as string, but I have given a numerical value to it. And yes, I have declared some variable as int, whereas I have input the variable as some double value. And string as int as string. If I given some wrong input, then that will be IO exception. So when that occur, when the through a console, if it is I enter the value of the number, so instead of number I'll give a b c d. At that time the type mismatch error or IO exception will come. So that is why it is called as a runtime error. And also array, so I have declared a of I, and I have taken for I is equal to 1 to 10. So obviously from the sixth index onwards up to 5 it will read, but from the sixth index onwards it will give it you as index out of bound exception. So that type of exceptions are called as unchecked exceptions. Okay, So these are the type of exception. So we know what is exception and what are unchecked exceptions, right? Sorry, types of exceptions and how to handle them in Java. So try and catch block, the exceptions, the abnormal situations of the program will be handled through the try and catch block using the throws class or by defining our own exception class. So these are the three ways. These are the things which are used in the program. That's why I have considered this. So try catch block is this one. So if I found somewhere in my code, I may get error. So that statements I have to include in try catch block. Okay. So try and catch. So inside the try block, I have to write the statements where error may occur. So when that error occurs in a catch block, I'm going to catch that error. So my program will go into a normal execution. Okay, normal way of terminating instead of going for a abnormal way of termination. Okay, so in catch, exception is a class. Okay, an object of this class is created. So it through this object so many methods are available, so that if I use that method, I can get what type of error has been occurred. Okay, this is one thing. And throws class is used when in a function, if I by making some if I use some function, with the execution of that function, I may think that the error may occur. At that time, I have to use the throws class. Okay, that is what, if a method is capable of throwing an exception that it does not handle, throws class can be used. Okay, throws list the exceptions that the method can throw. So we have so many built-in exceptions are available, like what I have mentioned in the first slide. So here on a method, if I in the body of this method, if it has if it is facing any of the errors, then I may throw the exception. So more than one exception, exception 1, exception 2, exception 3, like that I can throw. Okay, so this is what the use of throws class. Next is what whatever I have listed will be what built-in exceptions. So other than that, we can write our own exception. So our own class we can create, so that is capable of handling some of the exception. Okay, that is customized or user defined exception. Like so many built-in functions are available, still we can write our own functions. Okay, why? We have to do something so on our interest, on the data whatever we have created, so we will write our own functions like that. Even though so many built-in functions are available, they are capable of handling so many type of errors. But for my program, if it is a new type of error is happening, then to handle that, I can write my own exception. Okay, so that is what customized way of handling the exception, that is through defining our own class for handling the exception. Okay, so that is the syntax, that is the one that I will show through the program. Okay, now we will see what are the errors in this program. Only I have done all the type of things. Okay, so one by one module we will move on. Okay, okay, so you understand, student, what is an exception? Hello, how many are present? 34 students. Okay, you understand what is an exception at least? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Exception is an abnormal situation of the
Yes,
program.
ma'am.
Okay, so let me explain you this, what is normal situation and what is abnormal situation. Okay, so here I'll take 15 and I'll print only a1 of 0. Okay, what I am doing here, what I only see this lines of course, what I have done here, I have taken D is equal to 0. A is some division I have given and print out the value of A. I have taken an array and I have through that index I am printing some element of that array. Okay. If I run this program, yes, obviously I'll get the output properly. Okay. So whatever the value I have obtained here someday. This is what normal way of following the instructions. Now what I'll do, instead of this 15, I'll do D. Okay. So now if I run this, what I'm going to get? So here, this is what the abnormal situation occurred in my program. So that is why it is giving some error like arithmetic exception. So what is that? Division by 0. Okay, so this is what abnormal situation occurred in my program. Okay, it is compiled, but at that run, because it is compiled because I have taken an integer variable and the result is storing an integer variable and I am dividing through integer variables. So syntax wise and semantic wise, it is correct. But still, my program is not terminated properly. I have got an abnormal situation here. Why? Because the D value is 0. So any number divided by 0 is an infinity. It is undetermined. So it doesn't know what to do. That's why it is not terminated. The program is not terminated properly. Or an abnormal situation occurred here. Right? These such things are called as exceptions. Okay, if I taken a complicated arithmetic expression and I have initialized some values and I have written so many manipulating expressions, somewhere this situation may occur. Okay, so at that time my program will turn falls into an abnormal situation. So that situation is called as an exception. Again, in the second situation, right? So I have taken in an array because this is another situation, right? Okay. So what I have to specify here? We have 7. So again, I have got array index out of bound exception. This is what built-in exception names. Okay. So my program is not terminated normally. Now, how I can do this one? Now, how I can make this into a normal termination? Okay. So I know that in this one, D value may become 0 somewhere. So if I use that one, it may going to cause me an error. Okay. So that is why what are the methods I have shown how to handle this situation using try catch block, throws, and also by defining our own exception class. Okay. So the first option is try catch block. Okay. So try is the block. So try catch block contains 2 blocks, try and catch block. Okay. So try block contains the statements where an error may occur, and catch block contains the statements where you can give your own what messages to handle that error if an error occurs. Okay. So you see, if I run this, what will be the term? How the program is going to terminate? Okay, so here I have to comment this, right? Yeah, for where it is now, below somewhere. Yeah, I have given this messages, right? I will comment this. Now you can just run this. Yeah, it is what, even though an abnormal situation is occurred, but I have converted or I have tracked that abnormal situation. Okay, so whenever it will come, I have given my own message like what it is, an abnormal event occurred. Okay, so what is that abnormal event? So here we have a super class is called as exception. If from the so many individual like array index out of bound, arithmetic exceptions, what we have written will be derived classes. Okay, so that we'll see whenever we'll go for an inheritance. So exception is the super class. Okay, I have created an object of that, and I have printed that object so that it will give you the description of which the exception has been occurred. Okay, so that is why it will give you the detail. Okay, so what is now I have some in my program, in the during the execution of my program, an abnormal situation is occurred, so that I have handled that situation in my program by getting the proper message. So I have how I have that one, I know that in this block somewhere the error may occur, so that the statements I have put in inside the try block, and what error has occurred I have catched that through the catch block, right? So in that one I have given my own message that an abnormal block event is occurred, and by using this object I have got the description of what error has occurred. Okay, so this is how an exception is handled to the try catch block. This is very general. So many variants of try catch blocks are available, or that the syntaxes we will see in many types we can handle this thing. So when we will study the exception handling, we will see that in detail. Okay, so you see here it is giving that arithmetic exception occurs. So now I will do this, and now you just check what will happen. A also we are not defined. So now the different error message will come. Okay, now what is the message we are array index out of one exception. So this object will tell you that what type of error has been occurred. So abnormal, when I have not put the same statements in try and catch block, how my program has been terminated. Whereas when I put the same statements in try catch block, how my program is terminated. Okay, so like that, when I'll write a very lengthy and very complex code, in which block of code an exception may occur, I don't know. So that type of things I have to put in try catch blocks, and so that I can trace what error is affecting the instructions of my program. Okay, so that is why this exception handling is very, very important. Okay, in this catch block it is not mandatory that I have to write everything. Okay, so I can simply I can put, if I want the messages I can do it, otherwise I don't have to see it is also overloaded, and this one I can simply do like this. Yeah, it is possible. What is the error here? This extra yeah, I cannot do anything in this syntax is correct, no? Nothing problem with catch. It will. No, it is required, right? I don't know what is error. You cannot. You can keep this blank. You could leave it. It is correct. Then what's the problem?
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದು?
ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಈ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಕೊಡೋದು?
ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗೆ ಕೊಡಿ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೆ. That's all. We are not getting any message. Okay, so different variants you can use. So try and catch block is to be included to the block where we may get some abnormal situations in our program. Okay, in e.print andre we will get so many functions in that, so that all those things we can use. Print stack trace andre error description, but these are the methods which are available with the exception class. Okay, so all these things we can use. We have to explore what will be the functionality of each of the method. Okay, so in that usually they will use print stack trace what this will give you the exception, what is here, the description of the exception. Okay, we will get here same ಇದು ಬರೋದು ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಆಗಿದೆ, all those things it will tell you. This information will come if you have put this e-prints stack trace. Okay, anyhow, this is one try catch block, usage of try catch block. Now we have to see the throws option. So when we are using throws, when we are when we are thinking that an error, an abnormal situation may occur during the execution of a method. Okay, at that time, to handle what is happening in that, we can use the throws class. Okay, so that is through a class has been defined. So a class check is taken, in which again I have taken a variable name and what is that, an array. Okay, so next, a check throws exception has been written. Okay, in this what we have, I have written arithmetic exception as well as array index out of bound exception. Okay, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸೇ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಬೇಕಾಗೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, so not required at all. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, no problem. So here on a function we have used a throw. So check throws is a member where again the same statements I have taken. One is what? One is what? Division by 0. That only I have taken. B ತಗೊಂಬಿಡಿ, array index out ಅಂದರೆ ಎರಡು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ. So let it be there. Okay, so the same exception. That means why I have taken this is you can use more than one exception type. With comma separated, you can use many exception names. Okay, even built-in exception names also you can use. That is what this situation is. Okay, so here again, first what we have, int this d is 0 and again division by 0, and I'm trying to print a. So whenever it will come to the line number 25, an abnormal situation occurs. So it will check the list and it will get it as arithmetic exceptions. So how we are handling this? So I think that this method may get some abnormal situation, and that abnormal situation may be handled by this exception. Or in general, you can give throws exception only. So exception is the general class containing all this individual type of exceptions. Okay. Then while creating that object, how I am using that, whenever I'm invoking that method through the object, that content I have to put in a try catch block. Okay, so here we have to create that object, right? So here we are creating that object. Yeah, here I have taken to show that this will give you some built-in exception. Andre idu invisible kodatte if I take, that is why I have taken it. Since like private data you have got, no, private int a equals 100. Okay, so this situation here to show that it will give you an error only. Okay, so this is an error. Okay, whatever here we will get this red line, this is an exception error. Okay, to show you that, you see what is that, the field chk.a is not visible, java.lang error, it is an error. Okay, it is not exception. And whenever an exception occurs, it will give you here java.lang.exception, that is checked exception, and this is error. Whereas what runtime, whatever we will get, this is occurring at compile time. Okay, so that is why these exceptions are called checked exceptions. Errors are considered as checked exceptions, where array index out of bound and division by 0 are occurring when we are running the program. Okay, so those are runtime exceptions are the unchecked exceptions. Okay, to show you that I have taken this variable. Okay, so now we are checking the throws class and how we are handling the same situation, and which is occurring not in a block but inside a method. Okay, a method allo block ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ inside we can use try and catch block, but we know that in the method definition error may occur. At that situation you have to handle that by the throws class. Okay, so this is what we have done. So whenever I am invoking that method, I am putting that an abnormal situation may occur during the execution of this method. That is why that thing I have put in a try catch block. Okay, in I am handling this exception object and I am printing its value. You can take e-stack as other methods of it, and you can get the details of what error is happening in your program. Okay, so we have to explore what are the methods associated with this object. So exception, see, it is not coming red line, right? So it is exception is the keyword I have given, and E is the description it is given. So other than that, I can give my own thing. So I'll get. So I'm getting what is this? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ catch exception here. ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, this here what a error. It is an error because out. So I'm getting this like in the during the execution of this method, I'm getting an error. And if I want the description what this error is, I have to print that object. Okay. So this is what using throws you can handle what during the execution of a method, if an abnormal situation occurs, you can handle it in a normal way. That is, you can trace that error. Okay, what is happening during the execution of a program, during the execution of a method. Okay, so now we will see how we are creating our own class of exception, user defined exception. Okay, so for that a class called my exception is created. Obviously here a super class is there, that is exception, that is a base class. So I am inheriting this class. Okay, so that is what class my exception extends exception. It is an inheritance. It is the base class and it is the subclass where I have taken a integer variable. So you can take a string or whatever it is to print that data. Okay, some message like why this exception, what is invalid thing. So this variable is taken, and it is a constructor where whatever the value we will pass when we will create an object of that value will be initialized to it. Like exceptionally whatever the error occurs, that will be initialized to that object, so that it is describing what error is occurring. Okay, the same logic is done here. So like here how it executes e. Okay, whenever I will give the exception e, because of this exception whatever the message has been displaying, that is initialized to this object. So when I am displaying it, that content will be displayed. So the same logic is used here. How you can initialize an object? Through a constructor. What you are initializing? The data members you are initializing through the constructor. That is why during the creation of my own exception object, whatever the value I will pass to that object, that will be initialized to its member. That is why some members I have to consider and the constructor I have to write. Okay. Next is what I want to print whatever this value is. That is why I am describing it. Okay. System out println invalid index. So data. So what is my, why I have written is, I have taken an example of array index of array. I want to print like a of 1, a of 2, a of 3. If the size is a of 10, and if I try to print a value of a of 100 or a of 50, it should tell me that it is invalid index. Okay, so whatever the value I have passed is invalid, that is array out of bound. So that message I wanted to get, that is why this value is printed. You can write in your own way. This is a simple example for that. Okay, so now the same situation is handled here. Okay, what I have created that object, and random is the function where I wanted to send something. I want to print a of 7. Okay, in random what I have done. Okay, where it is? Here. So I have taken an array B. If it is greater than K5, throws new exception. Otherwise, you can write else print. I have to print B of K. Okay, so proper index, you are printing that element. Okay, otherwise you have passed passed an index which is beyond that, then you are getting an exception. So that index that exception will tell you that whatever the index you have passed is invalid, so that element is not available in the array. So that message you are going to get. So now let me check this. I have created an object and I'll print CF2. Okay, so now everything is fine. I'm going to get BF2 element. Okay, I've got the element 3. So which is the third element right here in the array, right? 0, 1, 2. So third element is 3. So when I have passed the proper index, I have got the output. So now I will pass, what is that? Instead of this, I'll send the value as 10. So in the array, so random is a member of this class, right? So where I have an array B, so there are no 10 elements. So I'm telling this to print the 10th element of this array. So 10 is the exceeding index. So it will print me what it is rises an exception. So whenever I am executing this one, B of 10 is not possible. So it is create an exception, my exception object, and it will pass whatever value I have sent here. So in my exception, what will happen? Through this constructor for this data, the value 10 will be copied, and I am calling this one, right? E dot description. So in that it will print that invalid index 10, or you can say 10 is invalid index. Okay, data, okay, plus is invalid index. You can print 10 is an invalid index. It is printing that. Okay, so that is what we are doing. So I know that if I pass some wrong index, it may cause an array index out of bound exception. That is why I am catching my exception. Okay, while doing this, I am catching that exception, and I am printing e dot description. Description is the my own method, whatever I have written in the my class, in the class my exception. So it will print whatever the data is available there. Okay, so now I have passed that. So my exception is invoked, 10 is invalid index. Okay, so this is what the three things I have shown. So in a simple block, try using try catch, simple try catch I have shown. So many variants are available, but I have shown only what is needed. So try catch block I have shown, right? Next is what? In a method that error may happen. So using throws, we can handle exception which is occurring in a method that we have seen. So in a method, we can handle multiple exceptions separated by a comma. So that is also I have shown. Next is what? We can write our own exception class, okay, to handle what error may occurring in the method what I have written. So that also by writing our own exception class, I have shown you the example. Okay. Any doubt in this? These are the things which is used in the program. Hello students, any doubt? Hello? Okay, so now come to the...
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So you have understood the problem statement now? Okay, you have understood the problem statement. So we have to create a class account. We have to create a class account. So I'll just write the only the description or the components of a class. What is the one mandatory field we have to consider? Balance, right? It is the balance we have to consider mandatory, and the minimum balance to be maintained is 500 rupees, right? Rupees are what? It is 500. Amount is 500. So it should be one of the member. So other member you can take account number and name. Account number and name. And this is the optional, this is the mandatory field required, and these two are the optional or convenient fields we will choose. Okay. Now, what are the methods, mandatory methods we have? We require a constructor or an input function which will initialize the values for it, or it will give values for these things, right? So we have to write a constructor. Next is what? We require our deposit. So deposit is a like a very simple function where we don't have to bother about any error which may occur. So what we have to do? We have to specify some amount here, and our balance will become balance plus amount. So balance is updated. It will be incremented. So no error will occur. Whereas withdrawal is the function. So whereas withdrawal is the function where error may occur. I have to withdraw some amount, so that here you have to do B is equal to B minus amount. B minus amount. So if it lies less than 500, then obviously minimum balance will not be maintained. So an exception may occur here. Okay. So for this function, I have to write the exceptional handling. Okay. So how for a method exceptional handling will be done? We have to use the throws class. We have to use the throws class. And what exception? So minimum balance, not low balance maintaining. Okay. So that is not a built-in exception. So we have to write our own exception. That is why a exceptional class, whatever the name they have written, that I have to write. Okay. So in that a constructor and a function I have to write, so that whenever this situation occurs, there I cannot withdraw some amount, this exception is to be raised and the message is to be displayed. Okay. This is what we have to do. Part A and B is clear. Okay. This is what the logic is to be used. So what is the components of a class? Balance is mandatory or compulsory. Account number and name I have considered only for suitability and convenience. And constructor we have to write because we have to give the values for these variables, and deposit on the withdrawal are the required function. Deposit is a straightforward function, and the definition of the deposit should be balance plus amount. Whatever the amount will specify, that is to be updated. And withdrawal, the withdrawal is not a straightforward function, because whenever we are deducting something, it should not lie below 500. That case we have to handle through the exception. Understand the logic? Hello? And in what way this program has been implemented?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now we will see the situation. Okay, so two versions I have given now. Okay, so what is this? Class account is considered, and these are the two optional variables or I have taken account number and name. Both are considered as what? String. And one mandatory variable is balance, and balance is considered of type double. Okay, and here I have created a account constructor because we have to initialize these values. So this value, that is account number and name, we can pass from the main. Whereas balance we can initialize to 500, because whenever you have to create an account, that 500 minimum balance is to be maintained. So balance is minimized to 500. Okay, that is why it is minimized, equalized to 500. Or as a default argument, you can use it. That is what. So a constructor has been written, and a display function is required to display the values. Okay, this has not been. I will just update it for a little time. This I have updated but not saved it since. That's why it's gone. This is only to beautify the output, that's all. You can skip these things if you think this. Okay, that's all. Okay, so next is what? Deposit. Some amount is sent as an argument, so balance is equal to balance plus deposit. Okay, so that's all. Next is what? Withdrawal. Here I have not used try catch block, simply I have taken. We will execute that and we will put this in try catch block, and then we will move on to the question where we have considered the class. Okay, so just it is checking that if balance minus withdrawal is less than 500, it will say insufficient amount or low balance amount. Okay, low balance withdrawal. Okay, whatever they have given, that only will give low balance withdrawal. Okay, low balance withdrawal. else balances balance minus W and display. Why display? That has to show that. So here also you can use display. So you can verify that whether the amount is updated or not. So after decrementing also you can verify that if you displayed the amount is updated or not. Okay, so these are the components of a class. Fine. So these all are things we have to write it. This is the error we have to handle. Even with the if statement, I can do that, but it is to be handled through the what is that exception. So that is why I have to include that. Okay. So next, what we have done, created an account object, and only account number and name is passed. Both since both are considered as string, only two values are passed, but the balance is initialized to 500. So like that, minimum balance is maintained, and displaying the account details and transaction deposits send some amount. So again this display you can remove so that there it is available, so that amount is updated. Next, proper withdrawal, some nominal amount has been sent. Okay, so obviously it has been withdrawal and it will be displayed, and it is again what, send some amount which is of abnormal withdrawal. So then what will happen, improper withdrawal. Okay, so this is what we have. Now run this. Okay, so this is the output we have. Let me just maximize, minimize it. Okay, you see what will be the output here. First one is account number, and this is minimum balance is maintained. Next, deposit transaction, we have account number, name, and 4,000 is inputted, so it is updated. And proper withdrawal, since for how many rupees, the 1,000 rupees is to be deducted, and we have got this one. And improper withdrawal, low balance withdrawal is the message we have obtained. Okay, so this is what we have to do. So even if it is to be very simplified and only 3A is to be done, so what you can do? This one you can put in try dodge. Try. Okay. So here what you'll do? Can we do this? No, you have to write this one only, right? Throws, since it is inside a method, you'll try catch block hakakagala. So condition hakidre, again we have to instantiate it. That is why we have to write throws exception, right? So whatever we have done, that has been put in this same program. Okay, so here what they have told, create a class less balance exception. So extends exception where some amount has been taken as a variable, and less balance exception, like whatever the amount, it is a constructor. So whatever we are, the value we have passed will be initialized to it, and get amount means what, this value will be written. Okay, next everything will be same, class account and everything will be same. Yeah, in this one I have updated it seems. Okay, here put display, and here already display is there. In withdrawal, what we have, throws less balance exception is there. So what will happen if balance minus W is less than 500? We are throwing the exception where this amount W will be passed. Okay, what will happen? It is a constructor, and we are instantiating an object of this, and we are passing some value. So what will happen? This value will be initialized, and it will be initialized to the class member of this class. Okay, so next what we are doing, that is what, if this error occur, we are creating an object of our own exception, else as usual it will be deducted. So in a main program, what we'll have, whenever we are invoking this transaction, we are putting that in try catch block. Okay, this is while executing this method we may get an error, that is why that we have to include in the try catch block. Okay, so what will happen here, we are what is that, proper withdrawal, A dot withdraw is given, and transaction improper withdrawal, we have given this. So whenever an error occurs during the execution of the withdrawal, okay, an exception class will be less balance exception object will be created. And what is the message we have written? Withdrawal amount E dot get amount. So this object E dot get amount is the function that we have written in our class. What we have written in that class? Get dot amount, we are written in the amount. Where we have initialized, while creating that object we have initialized. Where we have passed the value for this object during the execution of the withdrawal function. So whenever this condition occurs, this amount we have initialized. So it will display you the message that withdrawal of amount E dot get number is not possible and it is not valid. Okay, it is more than that. It is going to what minimum balance will not be maintained. Okay, I can give here minimum balance is not maintained. Okay, this is what done this. So all the outputs are there here, proper and improper and everything. Okay, so customer details, here we have this transaction deposit, we have this one, and the same values I have. This is proper withdrawal. This is what when the proper withdrawal has done, this is what the output you are getting. That is amount is deducted from this. Okay, and here whenever try to withdraw 40,000 rupees from the account, it is saying that withdrawal of, okay, some printing mistake, withdrawal of amount 40 is not possible and is not valid because minimum balance is not maintained. This is what the message they wanted to they want us to display. Any doubt? Hello students, any withdrawal, WAL, right? DRAW, spelling in DRAW, withdrawal of amount. Any doubt? ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ವೈಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬಹುದು and have scanner class and accept the balance, which amount you want to deposit and how much amount you want to withdraw. Use a scanner class. What I have to include for that? ಆದರೆ ಡಬಲ್ಗೆ ಏನು ತಗೋಬೇಕು ನೋಡಬೇಕು. Okay, so that is the supplement. So if I use scanner class and some while option here for this deposit, ಇದನ್ನ ಇಂಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ we can little bit of thing we can do here. What I can do, int, okay, ch equals 1. So while ch equals 1, I want to continue for number of times. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಬಿಡಿ, ಬೇಡ. This is what simplified. Okay, I have simplified this program, but what I am telling is put this in a while loop and accept the value from the keyboard and some 3 or 4 times you deposit and go for withdrawal. Whenever it is a proper withdrawal, you display the message like it is a proper withdrawal. Whenever it is an improper withdrawal, you display the message like improper withdrawal. Okay, can we do that here? ಇದನ್ನೇ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. Okay, let me check this. ಯಾವಾಗ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ವಿಡ್ರಾವಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇವಾಗ ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಡ್ರಾವಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ವಿಡ್ರಾವಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ otherwise whenever I have this, where we will have here only this message we are going to get. That's all. Okay, we'll get the same output. Yeah, so withdrawal of amount but not transaction of proper withdrawal. Okay, so what I'm telling is here you have to put that. Go for so many depositions. Okay, so how many transaction deposit you can have a for loop and accept the amount every time, and you can deposit it as many times you want. Okay, so then you can go for a withdrawal of the different amounts. If you have a input scanner and this deposit in a while loop, only when once function call you can do that. Lengthy agata programu, is this is enough? Hello, you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, so is the time for, I will copy this into the chat window, this program. I'll copy this into Notepad and I'll call this one. You download it and you execute. And at the meantime, I will try to update this in some standard way. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆದರೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಯಿತು ಕ್ಲಾಸು ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಡಿಪಾಸಿಟ್ ವಿತ್ಡ್ರಾವಲ್ಲು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಬರೆದು ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೋದು. ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್? ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬರೆದು ಬರೆಯೋಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡು. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಫ್ಲೋನಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮಚ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್? ಹಲೋ?
No, ma'am.
No,
ಓಕೆ,
ma'am.
ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಟು ದಿ ಚಾರ್ಟ್. ಚಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಫೈಲ್. where I can copy ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ. attachments attachments of copying, okay, not this one. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈಲ್ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. How can we update a file here in chat window? ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ, ಎನಿಬಡಿ? ಚಂದನ್, ಯು ನೋ ಹೌ ಟು ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಾಟ್? ಒಂದು ಚಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈಲ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗಪ್ಪ?
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಚಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲೋ, ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ನೇ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಝೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಥರ ಬರಲ್ವಾ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ? ಓಕೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಐಲ್ ಡೂ, ಐಲ್ ಶೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಾಪಿಡ್, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಶೇರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್. ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್, ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಹಲೋ, ಆರ್ ಯು ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಹಿಯರ್ ಮೀ?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಬಂತಲ್ಲ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಶೇರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇನ್ನ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶೇರ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಮಾಡ್ದಲ್ಲ ಈಗಿನ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ದಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್
ನೋ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಶೇರ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ.
ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸ್ತೈತೆ ಅಂತ.
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಬಂತು.
Students, are you there? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll show you this is the way that I wanted to output, but I have shared the previous one. Whichever is easy for you, you can learn that. But this is what just I will execute this program and just check. You have to improve in this manner. Okay, so it will use some of the. Okay, so let me run this. This is what initialize. Enter the amount to be deposited. It will ask, give some amount, and it will ask, do you want to continue? So if you give one, it will continue. Other than one, if you give anything, it will come out. So I'll give one. So enter the amount to be deposited. I'll give 10,000. So how many times I wanted, I can do it, right? So do you want to continue? Yeah, I say I'll enter 0, so I'll come out. Okay. Now it is asking for me to withdraw the amount. So I'll give 7,000. So it will say transaction of proper withdrawal. So it will give you the amount. Again, go for one more withdrawal, give the amount 100. Okay, it will say proper withdrawal. So do you want to continue? One, I'll give some amount, it may be more than this. It will say this amount is not possible. So your balance is not deducted. So go for one more withdrawal and give 200. So it will say withdrawal amount. So it will check that if this transaction is failed, you can still go for a withdrawal, and if you have a lesser amount is available, you can withdraw it and give 0, it will come out. Okay, so this is the way. Instead of manually giving the values, you can accept it from the keyboard and you have to do this. Okay, if possible, you can modify it, or I will share this program also, the new version. What I have modified is only the code minimized, but I have accepted this double and scanner input, and one more variable I have taken. And until the choice is there, you are accepting the deposited amount and you have called that function. And to continue, you have to use next int. Okay. Again, for again you initialize it to 1, and for withdrawal also it is repeated. Okay, that's the only change I have made. Okay, so no problem. Whatever initialized values are there, this one also I will share. Whichever is convenient to you, you can learn that. So 3A and 3B is final, right? But 3C, any doubt regarding this? I think this is the way we can do that program. 3C, it may be objects, it's not classes. Okay, I'll clarify and I'll explain that. Okay, so let me come back and see how many students are there. 32. Leela, are you there, Leela?
Yes, ma'am.
You have understood the second version, whatever I have executed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you got the output? ಅದನ್ನು ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನಾನು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಶೋ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿ ಟುಮಾರೋ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಎ ಚಾನ್ಸ್. ಹಾಂ,
ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಓಕೆ. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡಿ. ಧನುಶ್ರೀ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್,
ಯು ಆರ್ ಡನ್? ಯು ಆರ್ ಗಾಟ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಪ್ರತೀಕ್ಷಾ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ದಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್? ಪ್ರತೀಕ್ಷಾ, ಓಕೆ. ಪಲ್ಲವಿ ಎಸ್ ಎನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆಯಮ್ಮ?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್,
ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ, ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲ?
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಲ್ಯಾಪಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಇವಾಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ
ದಿವ್ಯಾ, ದಿವ್ಯಾ, ಓಕೆ. ಸ್ವಾತಿ,
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ?
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಅಪ್ಡೇಟೆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಾಳೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 10 minutes ಅಂದರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀರೋ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಶೋ ಇಟ್. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ವರ್ಷನ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಪಿ. ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗೋದು ಬೇಡ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಈಸಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಕಲಿ. ಆರ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಶೇರ್ ದಟ್. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಜೀವನ್, ನೀವು ಓಡೇ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. His attendance is present but he will not answer. ಜೀವನ್, ಆಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಕೃತಿಕಾ,
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯೋ ಗಾರ್ತಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಮಂದಾರ, ಮಂದಾರ,
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಆಕಾಶ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಆಕಾಶ್, ನಿಂದು ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಥಿಯರಿಲಿ 64% ಇದೆ. ಆಕಾಶ್, ನಿಂದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ದ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಯುಯಲಿ, ನೋ. ಸೊ ಈವನ್ ದೋ ಯು ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಬಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಡ್, ಈವನ್ ದೋ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಬಿದ್ದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸಿನಾರಿಯೋ ಯು ಮೇ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆದರೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೆ. ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಡನ್? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಸರಿ, ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ.
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ತೋರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇನ್ ದಿ 5th, ರೈಟ್? 1, 2, 3 we have done, right? So previous programs you can show.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನನ್ನ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕಲ್ಲನಪ್ಪ. ಮೊಬೈಲು ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನು ಜಾವಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಬರುತ್ತಾ ಹಂಗೂನು ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾವಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಎರಡು ವೈಫೈ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ವಾ? ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ವಾ?
ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಮತ್ತೆ ತೋರ್ಸು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇರೋದು, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್.
ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಪ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪೇ ಹಾಕೋಬೋದಲ್ಲ. ಎರಡೆರಡು ಯಾಕೆ? ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕಾಣಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್, ನೋ? ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಶೋ ಮಿ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ನಮ್ರತಾ?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಇದನ್ನ 5th one.
How many programs you have done? All programs you have completed?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನಿಮಗೆ 2 ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, 2 ಸಲ ಏನೋ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ.
That's what I'm asking. You ನೆನಪಿರಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ? So
ma'am.
just I'm asking how many you have done ಅಂತ. Because you are not writing the records also, right? Records ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಂತಾ ಇರ್ರಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅಟ್ ದಿ ಎಂಡ್ ಸಿಗದೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ವಿ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟೇಶನ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವಾಗಾದ್ರೂ ಫ್ರೀ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದಾಗ, ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇದು ಬಂದರೂ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸು. ದೇ ಮೇ ಗಿವ್ 10 days or 15 days ಫಾರ್ ಯು. ಸೊ 3rd ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟು ನೀವು ಯಾರು ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ 3rd ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಟುಡೇ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಎಂಟರ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಟು ಯು. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ ಏನೋ ತಪ್ಪು ಬರ್ತಿದೆ, ಆಯಿತಾ? ಸೊ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? ನಿಮಗೆ 40ಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದು ಅದನ್ನು ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 3 ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 40ಕ್ಕೆ ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು 40ಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆದರೆ 20ಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ 20ಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದೆರಡನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮದು ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಜಾಮ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪು ಬರ್ತಿದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ 50 ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್, ಆಯಿತಾ? ಈಗ 3rd ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಯು ದಿ ಟೈಮ್. ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೋ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಾನು 3rಡ್ಗೆ 0ನೇ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಸೀವ್ಡ್ ಎನಿ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ 3rd ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ CO5 ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಆ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ. ಅದು ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ CO ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ CO5 ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅದರ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಕಂಪನ್ಸೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ನಾನು ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದನ್ನು ಬೇಡ, ಇದನ್ನೇ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅದು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಅದು ಆ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೂ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ಲು, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅದನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸು ಅದು ಜಾಮ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಂತರ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ 54 ಮೇಲೆ 54, 53 ಎಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಅದು ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ತಪ್ಪಿರಬೇಕು. ಅದು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫೈ ವಿತ್ ಮೀ. ಓಕೆ, 1st 2nd ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಏನಾದ್ರು ತಪ್ಪಿದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲೂ ಇದೆ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ.
ಹಲೋ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, 3rd ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನು ಗೂಗಲ್ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಗೂಗಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರದು
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ.
ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಓಕೆ,
IPR ಮೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ 3rd ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್.
ಹಾ,
IPR ಮೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ.
IPR ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಅದೇ CO5 ತಾನೇ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್. ಅದೇ
ಹಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅದು.
ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು IPR ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು, ಅದನ್ನ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅದ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 5 + 10 + 5 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ 5 + 10 ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಸೈನ್. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇದು ಕಮಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 0 ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಯಾರ್ದು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ಗೆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ದು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ದು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದು ತಪ್ಪು ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ವೇ ಹೌ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಸರಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಜಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ತಪ್ಪಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಬ್ಲೂ ಬುಕ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎನಿ ಮಿಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇದ್ರೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಮೇ 7ಗೆ ಟರ್ನ್ ಇನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ RM ಥರ್ಡ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್.
ಆಯ್ತು, ಅದನ್ನ ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನನಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರ್ದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ID ಕಳಿಸಿ ಬೇರೆ ಡ್ರೈವಲ್ಲಿ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಒಂದು ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್. ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟೇಶನ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಇರ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಕಮಿಟೀಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ತೋರ್ಸಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡಿಗಿಂದ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಈ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟು ನಿಮ್ದು ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಶುರು ಆಗೋವರೆಗೂ ಏನು ಬರೆಯೋದು ಬೇಡ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟೇಶನ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೇನೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಶುರು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಬೇಡಿ. ಸೊ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಅಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಬರೆಯೋಕೆ, ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಬರೆಯೋಕೆ, ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರೆಯೋಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬಾ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀರಾ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಮ್ ಇಂದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಮೈಂಡ್ ಡೈವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಂಬರ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಎ ಟೈಮ್. ಲೇಟರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಆನ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್
Excuse me, ma'am.
ಹಾ ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಜಾವಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಿರಲ್ಲ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರೆಯೋದೇ ಎಂತ ಮಾಡೋದು?
ಅದ್ ಥರ್ಡಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದಿನಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ಬ್ಲೂ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ನಿಮಗೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಅದ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಯಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಅದ್ರ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಮ್ ಇನ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಜಾವಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರ್ದು ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ನಾನು, ಟೈಮ್ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ,
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಮೈ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಯು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆನ್ RM ಅದೊಂದು ಥರ್ಡ್ ನೀವು ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ವಾ, ಬರೀಲೇ ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ದವರು ಬರ್ದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಫೈನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಟೈಮು. ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ IA ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದಾಗ ಅದ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಜಾವಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಿ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ 15 days ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಎರಡು ಬರ್ದ್ರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಮೈ ವೇ. ನಂದು ಹಾ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ, ಎನಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್? ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮೈ ಸೈಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ಸತಿ ಬರ್ಡನ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. 5th ಕೆಲವ್ರು ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ವಾ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಜಾವಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು 10 ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇಟ್. ಮೀನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವೀಕಲ್ಲಿ ಇಫ್ ಮೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್. ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಮ್ ಇಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಎ ಡೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಯುವರ್ IA ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅದು ಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು Saturday Sunday ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಸಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ದಟ್ ಆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೋಕಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ರಿಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಮಾಡುವ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯಾವ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ RM ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಓದಿ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಲೆಂತಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯಾವ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ನೀವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೋ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಫುಲ್ ಮಾಡೋ, ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಫುಲ್ ಬರೋ ಹಂಗೆ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಫೋಕಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ 5 ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಲೆಂತಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಅಂಡ್ ರೈಟ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ಆವಾಗ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎನಿ ಹೌ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾರಿದೆ ಒಂದು ಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಯು ಟೈಮ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅವೈಲಬಲ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದೊಂದು ಬರ್ದ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಬ್ಲೂ ಬುಕ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ದಿರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಶೀಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಲೇಟರ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತಷ್ಟೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್. ಈ ತರ ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಯಾರು ಏನು ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಡೂ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಯಾರದು, ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದ? ಜೀವನ್ ರೆಡಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಮೇಘಶ್ರೀ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಶೋನ್ ಎನಿ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್? ಮೇಘಶ್ರೀ, ಚಂದನ,
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮೀ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್,
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಇದು ಜಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡ್ ಸೆಮ್ ಡಿಸೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಸೆಮ್ ಮಾತ್ರ
ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡು, ಒಂದು ರೌಂಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ ಬರೀ ಇವನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಆಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮಗೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಇನ್ನ
ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ ಮತ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಅದು ಏನು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸೆಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೇನೆ ಡಿಸೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
ಹೌದಾ? ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದೆರಡು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಐ ಎ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಮ್ದು
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಅವಾಗ ಎನೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಬಿಡಿ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಸಬ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ನಿಮ್ದೇನಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಎ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ತಾನೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಅದು ಎನೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಾನ್ ಸ್ನ್ಯಾಪ್ಶಾಟ್ ತೆಗೆದು ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೆನಪಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು. ಅದು ನಮಗೆ PDF ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ PDF ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಶೇರ್. ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್. ಅದು ಹಂಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಎನೇಬಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಅವ್ರು ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಮುಕ್ತಪ್ರಿಯಾ, ಚಂದನ ಯಾವ್ದು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ಯಾ?
ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಯಾವ್ದು
ಮೂರು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಹಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
ಇವತ್ತಿಂದು. ಓಕೆ, ಜೀವನ್, ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಯುವರ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್.
ಇವತ್ತಿಂದು ತೋರಿಸಲಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? ಇವತ್ತಿಂದ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ವೈಲ್ ಲೂಪ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್
ಅದ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಬರೀ ನಂದೆ ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಾನೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಡಿ. ವೈಲ್ ಲೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದವ್ರು ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ವೈಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಎಟ್ 5 o'clock. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ಹಳಬ್ರು ಏನು ತೋರಿಸಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ವೆರಿಫೈ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾರ್ದು ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಬಿ ರೆಡಿ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್. ಏನ್ ಹೇಳು ಚಂದನ?
ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ A4 ಶೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋದ, ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್?
ಸೊ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದ್ರೆ ನೀವ್ ನಂಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಬುಕ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೀತೀವಿ.
ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ವಿ, ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಓದ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೂ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೌದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ.
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಇಷ್ಟನೋ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಕಾಪಿ ಬೇಕು. ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟೇಶನ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ವಿ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಸೋದು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನೀವು ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಬುಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ವಾ ಶೀಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದ್ರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫೋಟೋ ಜೆರಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಓದ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗತ್ತೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, A4 ಶೀಟ್
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಶೀಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರೀರಿ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್.
ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್, ಬಟ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದೇರ್. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅವಾಗ ಬರ್ಡನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮುಕ್ತಪ್ರಿಯಾ.
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಪ್ರಿಯಾ ಯಾವ್ದು ತೋರಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್?
ತೋರಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಹಳೇದು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಇದೆ ತೋರಿಸಿ.
ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಬೇಗ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕು. ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ ಎಸ್ ಸರ್
ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಹಳೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಶೋನ್ ಎನಿ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್.
ಹೌದು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ, ಮುಕ್ತಪ್ರಿಯಾ, ನವೇಶ್ರೀ. ನವೇಶ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದೇರ್. ಭೂಮಿಕಾ. ನವೇಶ್ ಈಗ ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ?
ನಾನು ಅವಾಗ್ಲಿಂದನೇ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು, ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ ತೋರಿಸು ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್.
ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಮಾಡಿ, ಯಾರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಮಾಡಿ. ಭೂಮಿಕಾ, ಸುಪ್ರಿಯಾ, ಸುಜನ್ ಥಿಯರಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಫುಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ, ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಫುಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ, ಒಂದ್ ದಿವಸನೂ ಮಾತಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಸುಜನ್. ಯಶಸ್ವಿನಿ.
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ನಿಂದೆ ಯಾವ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ಯಾ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಅವತ್ತು ತೋರಿಸಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ನಿಂಗೆ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ?
ಹಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಈಗ ತೋರಿಸ್ಲಾ? ಹಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ರೆಡಿ ವಿತ್ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್?
ಹಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ತೋರಿಸು ಇದ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಬೇಗ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಐ ಗೋ ಫರ್ದರ್. ವೈಭವಿ.
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಇದು ಯಾವುದು ನೀನು ತೋರಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ ಯಾವುದು?
ಹಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ತೋರಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು.
ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಶೋ. ಈಗ 5ರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರ್ದು ಯಾವತ್ತಾದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅನುಷಾ ವೈಲು ಪಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ?
ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಆಯ್ತು, ಓಕೆ. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನರ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಅದನ್ನಾದ್ರೂ?
ಹಾ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೈಲ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬೈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೋ. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ.
ಓಕೆ
ಬಂದ್ರೆ ತೋರಿಸೋದು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್. ಪಲ್ಲವಿ ಎಸ್ ಎನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಪಿಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ಅಂದೆ, ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ಸುಪ್ರಿಯಾ ಎಸ್ ಎಸ್, ವಿಕಾಸ್, ಮಂದಾರ,
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ನಿಂದು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ಯಾ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಯಾವಾಗಾರ?
ಹಾಂ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅಷ್ಟೆ.
ಈಗ ಇವತ್ತು ಇನ್ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ
ನಾನು
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್
ವೈಲ್
ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ 5th ತನಕ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಿ. ಇವತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಈಗ 5 ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅಲ್ಲ 5 ಅಲ್ಲ 4, 1 2 3 5 ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಅದು ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕೇಳ್ತೀನೋ ಅದನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಐ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅವತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಬಡಿ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಯು ರೈಟ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಇಟ್ as absent and you know that why I have marked it as absent, right? Spurti Emma, you also not shown anything. Mallikarjuna Abhi?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ನಿಂದು
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಹಳೇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ.
ಯಾಕೆ ಇವಾಗಿಂದಿರೋದು ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಅವತ್ತು ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಬಂದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ದಲ್ಲ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು ನೆಟ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಅವಲ್ಲೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಟ್ರಬಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಏನು.
ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು, ನನಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ದೆ ನಂದು ನೆಟ್ ಖಾಲಿ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಏನು
ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಮತ್ತೀಗ?
ಇವಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ರೀಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ.
ಹೌದಾ?
ಹಾ, ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ಆಯ್ತು ರೀಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲ್ಯಾಪಿಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಬರೀ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಾಣ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಏನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತೀಯಪ್ಪ. ಆಯ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತಾ? 3Cಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ಸಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೀಮ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಏನಪ್ಪ ಚಂದನ್ ಹೆಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇದೆಯಾ? ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಈ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಗೆ? ಇಲ್ಲ 3Cಗೆ
ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಈಗ ನೋಡು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ, ನೋಡು, ಹೇಳು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ. ಬಿಡಿ, ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೀಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆಲ್. ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದು? ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಹೇಳು? ನಾ ಹೇಳೋದು 2 ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅರೇ ಆಫ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 2ಕ್ಕೂ ಡಿಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ 1 2 ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಚಂದನ್ ಪಬ್ಜಿ ಆಡ್ತೀಯನ್?
ಚಂದನ್
ಪಬ್ಜಿ ಆಡ್ತೀಯನ್?
ಯಾರು ಒಂದ್ ಪಕ್ಕ ಇರೋನು?
ಯಾರು ಗುರು ಅದು?
ಯಾರು
ಗುರು ನಾನು.
ಯಾರಿದಾರ ಅವನ ಜೊತೆಲಿ?
ಅದು ಯಾರೋ ಶ್ರೀ ಅಂತ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಯಾರಂತಾನೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು.
ಓ, ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರು ಯಾರೋ ಇಂಟ್ರೂಡರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರಾ?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಇಂಟ್ರೂಡರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಈ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್.
ಯಾರೋ ಶ್ರೀ ಅಂತ ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ
ಅವರ. ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ನೀನು? ಹಲೋ, ಓಕೆ, ಹೌ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ರೂಮ್? ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಶೇರ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಲಿಂಕ್? How do you know that this is the person who have answered? He left that meeting. Okay, I never searched all these things.
ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಆದ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Okay, so what I think is this is the way, right? Okay, I'll do that. ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ದಿಸ್. ಏನದು ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸು ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ವೇ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಅರೇ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್. ಎ ತಗೋಬೋದಲ್ಲ, ಎ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ನ್ಯೂ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್. 0 1 2 ಅಂದರೆ 3 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನು ತಪ್ಪಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದು? ಅಕೌಂಟ್ 1 ಅಕೌಂಟ್ 1 ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಏನು ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ? ಅಕೌಂಟ್ 1. ಮತ್ತೇನು ಬಂತಿದೆ? ಅಕೌಂಟ್ 1. Okay, you can create like this new account. Okay. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ತಾನೇ ಇದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್? ಮತ್ತೇನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ? ಏನಾದ್ರು ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ? ಯೂಸ್ ಎ ಇಯರ್ ಎನಿವೇರ್? ಇದೆಯಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. So I have to create a A1 like this, and this loop is very simple. For int I equals 0, this is the way we have to do it. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೈಜ್ ಅಂತ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್. 2 ಸಾಕಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಲೇಯರ್, 2 ತಗೊಂಡು ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಟು ಡೂ? A1 of I dot deposit. A1 of I is equal to ಒಂದೇ ಸತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, A1 of I is equal to new account. ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೆಸರು ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಅರೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ದಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಚೆಕ್. ಅರೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದು 2 ಅರೆಗೂ ನೇಮು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಮೂಲಕ 2 ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿ. ಏನದು? ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ಅರೆ, 2 ಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅರೆ ತಗೊಂಡು, ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಇನಿಷಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಬೋತ್ ನೇಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಎ ಆಫ್ ಐ, ಎ ಆಫ್ 1 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎ ಆಫ್ 2. ಮತ್ತೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಲೂಪ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಡಿಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ವೈಲ್ ಲೂಪ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ವಿಡ್ರಾವಲ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ 2 ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅರೆ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. Okay, so let me do that here. Okay, what is that?
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಹೇಳು
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ 2 ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ದಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್. ಈ 1 ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ ಬದಲು 2 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟೇ ಸರಿನಾ? ಬಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಯಾರಲ್ಲ, ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿಗೆ ಅರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಬಿಡು. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮೇನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವರ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, 3C ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದಾರೆ? ಎ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ಸ್ 2 ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್. ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ 2 ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ನಾವು, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. 2 ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಆದರೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಿತ್ತು. ಇದು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಏನೋ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಬಟ್ ಎನ್ ಅರೇ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ನಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. how we can do that is the way. Okay, we have still ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 5 ಗಂಟೆ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ. ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ 5C ಫಿನಿಶ್. Okay, so anybody who has done ಜೀವನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ಯಪ್ಪ? ಆಯ್ತಾ ಏನಾದ್ರು? ಜೀವನ್, balance ಬೇಡ. What we have this, then ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನರ್. Hello, anybody has got output? Or shall we wind up this? ಯಾರು ತೋರಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೇಳ, ಇದು ನಾಳೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. So this is the way. Okay, so you have to do a1 of I equals new account 1. You can send account number comma name. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದಿಷ್ಟೇ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವೇ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ 2 ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಸೊ ಅಗೇನ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಇಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಮೋದ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ is not there, right? Okay, so run this one. Enter account number. I'll give Canara Bank CNBR 100. Okay, name Sunita. Enter account number CNBR 200. So take Priya. So this is account details. We have got 2 people who are having the account with minimum balance 500. It is created. Okay. So next you have to do deposit. Adana while loop alaki both you have to do, right? How long you have to do? Display ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು. ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಬೇಡ. In CH1 while CH1 do system out enter the amount to be deposited. D1 input next double. So here put a loop and deposit. So it is A1 of I dot deposit. We want to continue. Okay, so we are depositing the same amount to both the accounts. Next, instead of doing this one, check A of 0. You are doing withdrawal. That's all. So this program, it has been done. A of 1 of 0 dot withdrawal. It has been done. Okay. So ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾರು ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೋದು. Array. Are you seeing it or not? I don't know. 3C has been done.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಲ್ವಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್?
ಅದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಮೆನು ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಕೇಸ್ 1 ಡಿಪಾಸಿಟ್, ಕೇಸ್ 2 ವಿತ್ಡ್ರಾವಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. If it has been done in that manner, then also it is okay. So idu nanu ibrig ಮಾಡಿ, so you can do it in your way. I will not restrict. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಷ್ಟೆ. So 2 accounts, enter the amount to be deposited. 3,000 rupees will be deposited for both the accounts. Okay. Do you want to continue? Yes. Enter the amount to be deposited. Okay. Somehow I given more, and you will come out. Enter the amount to be drawn. It will be from account 1. Okay. So drawn, you give some 8,000. It is proper. Give and give some 200 rupees. Proper. So that your value you have to check. And again give and give some 1 lakh rupees. No, you are getting this. Both the cases has been done. So objects ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ switch case ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, no problem. ಮೆನು ಹಾಕೊಂಡು 1 for deposit, 2 for withdrawal. ಅದು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Withdrawal is for only one person, they have told, right? This is the third program. Array of objects you have to create, that's all. So supplement for the second the 3C program is what? Same whatever I have given the while loop, that you have to update with the array. Banta yarigadru? I'll share all these things, no problem, okay? Share ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ ಅಥವಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವೇ? ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Hello? Okay, so I will share all the programs. Next, we'll move on to the next one. We'll finish up this 5th program. I think all of you have seen the output. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇದು ಸರಿ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಶುರು ಆದಾಗ 1 to 4 ಯಾರನ್ನಾದರೂ ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಚಂದನ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ, ನಿನ್ಗೀಗೇನು ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪು ಏನು ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಒಂದಿನೂ ತೋರಿಸಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಹಂಗೆ ನಿಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಈಗ? ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಅಂತೀವಿ, ನೀನು ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಜೀವನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿನೂ ತೋರಿಸದೇ ಇರೋರು ಯಾರು? ಮುಕ್ತಪ್ರಿಯ ತೋರಿಸ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾಗಶ್ರೀ ತೋರಿಸ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾಗಶ್ರೀ ಕಾಮತ್ ತೋರಿಸಿ, ನವ್ಯಶ್ರೀ ತೋರಿಸ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರತೀಕ್ಷಾ, ಶ್ವೇತಾ, ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ, ಸುಜನ್, ಸುಪ್ರಿಯಾ. So none of you have shown even single program. Aita, next lab ali, if possible, I'll explain the same program in the class, and in the lab I will see only the output. So 1rinda next to 4th program I'll address. So even though concepts are not covered, I will explain like today. And I want everybody ಅಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ದಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಶೋ ದಿ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲಿ ಏನು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ದಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ವಿಲ್ ಐ ವೈಂಡ್ ಅಪ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎನಿ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್. ಐಲ್ ಶೇರ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಲೂಪ್ ಹಾಕಿರೋದು ಮತ್ತು ಅರೇದೂ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ.